Yes, yes, and now this one. Yes, yes, but is this right? Is it? Where's my diagram? Ah, yes, of course. Yes, yes, that's right. And now good. Yes, 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 yes. Well, well, well. So this is where you hide yourself in the evenings. Hello, Scott. I happened to be passing, so I dropped in to see how you were. There was no one in the house, so I came down here. How's that thread of yours been behaving? It's alright, it's fine. Now that I'm here, I might as well have a look at it. Please don't trouble. I'm quite cured. I'm fine. You've got your hat on. Oh, have I? What's this? Making a radio? No, just fooling around. It's got rather complicated looking innards. Yeah. What is it? It's rather a frightening looking thing, isn't it? It's just an idea. Yes? It has to do with sound, that's all. Good heavens, man! Don't you get enough of that sort of thing all day in your work? I like sound. So it seems. Well, I won't disturb you. Glad your throat's not worrying you anymore. What's it really for? You've made me inquisitive. All right, I'll tell you if you're interested. Well, it's like this, the theory is very simple, really. The human ear, you know that it can't hear everything. There are sounds that are so low pitched or so high pitched that it can't hear them. Yes? Yes. Well, speaking very roughly, any note so high that is more than 15,000 vibrations a second, we can't hear it. Dogs have better hearing than us. You know, you can buy a whistle whose note is so high pitched that you can't hear it at all, but dogs can hear it. Yes, I see one. Of course you have. I believe that there is a whole world of sound around us all the time we cannot hear. It is possible that up there in those high-pitched inaudible regions there is a new exciting music being made with subtle harmonies and fierce grinding discord. A music so powerful that it would drive us mad if only our ears were tuned to hear the sound of it. There may be anything for all we know there may. Yes, but it's not very probable. Why not? Why not? You see that fly? What sort of sound is the fly making right now? None that one can hear. But for all we know, the creature may be whistling like mad on a very high note, or barking, or croaking, or singing a song. It's got a mouth, hasn't it? It's got a throat. Well, so you're gonna check up on that? Some time ago, I made a very simple instrument that proved to me the existence of many inaudible sounds. Often I have sat and watched the needle of my instrument recording the presence of sound vibrations in the air when I myself could hear nothing. And those are the sounds I want to listen to. I want to know where they come from and who or what is making them. And that machine on the table there, is that going to allow you to hear these noises? It may, who knows? So far I had no luck, but I've made some changes in it, and tonight I'm ready for another trial. This machine is designed to pick up sound vibrations that are too high pitched for receptions by the human ear, and to convert them to scale of audible tones I tune it in, almost like a radio. How do you mean? It isn't complicated. Say I wish to listen to the squeak of a bat. That's fairly high-pitched sound, and 30,000 vibrations a second. The average human ear can't quite hear it. Now, if we were a bat flying around this room and I tune it into 30,000 on my machine, I would hear the squeaking of the bat very clear. I would even hear the correct note, F sharp or B flat, or whatever it might be, but merely at a much lower pitch. Don't you understand? Are you going to try it tonight? Yes. Well, I wish you luck. My goodness, I must fly. Goodbye, and thank you for telling me. I must call again sometime and find out what happened. Now. We'll try it again. We'll take it out into the garden this time, and then perhaps, the reception will be better. Lift it up now, carefully. Oh my God, it's heavy. Mrs. Saunders, cut another one. Please, cut another one quickly. Why, Mr. Klausner? What's the matter? Please do as I ask. Cut just one more rose. Certainly, Mr. Klausner, if you like. All right, that's enough. No more, please, no more. I'm going to tell you something. Something that you won't believe. You have this evening cut a basket of roses. You have, with a sharp pair of scissors, cut through the stem of living things, and each rose that you cut screamed in the most horrible way. Did you know that, Mrs. Saunders? No, I certainly did not know that. It happens to be true. I heard them shrieking. Each time you cut one, I heard the cry of pain, a very high-pitched sound, approximately 132,000 vibrations a second. You couldn't possibly have heard it yourself, but I heard it. Did you really, Mr. Klausner? You might say that a rosebush has no nervous system to feel with, no throat to cry with. You'd be right, it hasn't, not like ours anyways. But how do you know, Mrs. Saunders? How do you know that a rosebush doesn't feel as much pain when someone cuts its stem in two as you would feel if someone cut your wrists off with a garden shears? How do you know that? It's alive, isn't it? Yes, Mr. Cluster. Oh, yes, and good night. Tree, oh tree, I am so sorry. But it will heal, it will heal fine. Hello, yes. Dr. Scott? Yes, speaking. Dr. Scott, you must come at once quickly, please. Who is speaking? Klausner here, and you remember what I told you last night about my experience with sound and how I hoped I might? Yes, of course. What's the matter? Are you ill? No, I'm not ill, but it's past 6 in the morning, and you call me, but you're not ill? Please come quickly, please. I want someone to hear it. It's driving me mad. I can't believe it. There's been an accident. Come quickly. You really want me to get out of bed and come over now? Yes, now, at once, please. All right, then, I'll come. Well, what's all the trouble? Come with me, doctor. I want you to hear it. I called you because you're the only one I've told. It's over the road in the park. Will you come now? Why did you bring it out here? I wanted a tree. There aren't any big enough trees in the garden. And why the axe? You'll see in a moment. But now, please, put on these headphones and listen. Listen carefully and tell me afterwards precisely what you hear. I want to make quite sure. Can you hear anything? Can I what? Can you hear anything? Just a humming noise. What are you waiting for? Nothing. Watch out! Run, man! Quickly, run! Great heavens! That was a near one. I thought it had you. Did you hear it? Hear what? In the headphones. Did you hear anything when the axe struck? Well, as a matter of fact, no, I'm not sure. I couldn't be sure. I don't know. How was I supposed to? I had the earphones on me more than a second after the axe struck. Yes. But what did you hear? I don't know. I don't know what I heard. Probably the noise of the branch breaking. What did it sound like? Exactly what did it sound like? Oh, hell, I really didn't know. I was more interested in getting out of the way. Let's leave it. Dr. Scott, what did it sound like? For God's sake, how could I tell? What with half the tree falling on me and having to run for my life? Well, we better get back. Look, you stitched this up. You stitched this up quickly. Don't be silly. You do as I say. Stitch it up. Don't be silly. I can't stitch through wood. Come on, let's get back. So you can't stitch through wood? No, of course not. Have you got any iodine in your bag? What if I have? Then paint the cut with iodine. It'll sting, but that can't be helped. Now look, let's not be ridiculous. Let's get back to the house and then paint the cut with iodine. Alright, I'll paint it with iodine. Make sure you get it right in. Yes. Now do the other one, the one just above it. There you are, it's done. That should do nicely. Yes. Yes, that will do nicely. You'll come and look at them again tomorrow? Oh, yes. Of course. And put some more iodine on? If necessary, yes. Thank you, doctor. Come on, we must go.